Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I have the Drocon Cyclone, which looks a lot like a Bugs 2, so I'm pretty excited to check it out, so stay tuned. Alright, so the Drocon Cyclone is a little drone that looks, like I said, a lot like a Bugs 2. It's much smaller, but has the same little eyeballs in the front, which I think is pretty cool. It has a camera, a 720p camera, and it does have an app that goes with it. I did not see any space for a micro SD card, so I don't think it records locally. So I'm not sure how much use the camera is going to be, because generally the downloaded video is not that great. But again, it's just a really cool looking drone with a standard little model battery, a 1S 550 milliamp hour battery with a low-C connector on the end, which is awesome because, again, these are so easy to come by. They're cheap, there's lots of them around, and I probably have 40 of these, so it's really nice if I want to fly this thing for more than one battery. I can just swap out the low-C connector battery 1S and put it right into the slot. It does slot in very easily. There's plenty of space. This drone unfortunately does not have an on-off switch, so I prefer it when you can put the battery in and then turn the drone on, but in this case you put the battery in and the drone comes on right away. It does have a holder for your phone, which goes onto the remote right here, and then it does have an app called Drocon, I believe, which is the company that sells these things. By the way, you can get this on Amazon, I think. So I've downloaded the Drocon app. Let me go ahead and turn up my brightness the wrong way. And I'm going to make sure to go into my settings and my Wi-Fi, and I'm going to look for the Drocon, look for the MJX. So MJX must be the maker of this drone. They make a lot of good drones. So I just connected to MJX_H_C number. And so I should be connected to the Wi-Fi on this drone currently. Going to open up the Drocon app, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit monitor. So
it upside down.
That's a great question.
Like we have to fly upside down.
Okay, so there is a button that says 180, which will flip it over. I'm not sure why that button's there. It basically flips the image upside down or right side up. So I just flipped it right side up, and now we should be good to go. So I've got the app on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the remote on. And I'm going to see if I need to run the... Okay. So this top left button on the inside is your rates. So 1 beep is low rate, 2 beeps is high rate. Not sure what these others over here do. There's a button on the upper left of the remote that turns the LEDs on and off, as you can see. I've got the Wi-Fi on. There's the live view of the grass, and you push the left stick up and then all the way down, and that enables the motors, and now it's ready to fly.
Enabler.
It does flip. It's the upper right button to make it flip. So it is a little bit hard to orient in the daytime because you can't see the lights very well. But actually now, for some reason when I first put it in rate 2, it didn't seem to be able to fight the wind, but now I switched it, I kind of cycled back through rate 1 and rate 2. There's rate 1. There's rate 2, and now it's doing okay. It's like it never went to rate 2 the first time I put it there, but I just turned it on, and now it seems to be going rate 1. I can tell the difference. Rate 1 is very passive. Oh, as a matter of fact, you know what it is? If you are pushing the stick forward when you switch between rate 1 and rate 2, it doesn't seem to change. But if you are if you let go of the stick, the right stick, and change the rate, then it actually changes. That is what seems to be going on here. So let me try a flip one more time. It does decent flips. Okay, so the Cyclone from Drocon. So it's not a real aggressive flyer. It doesn't do very well in rate 1 in the wind. It does okay in rate 2. I wish it had a rate 3, like a really aggressive rate, so you could fly it a little more aggressively. But for a beginner drone, it's actually pretty easy. It's really quiet. That's one thing I like about it. And it's very smooth to fly. The app is okay. It's nothing special. It does do nice flips, which is good. It does use a standard hobby battery, which is also good. And it looks, again, really cool, which I like a lot. My gripes about it, again, besides it being a little too passive even in rate 2, this thing falls off pretty easily. I think there is a way to actually make this stay on a little bit better. Oh, yep, there we go. So when you put this thing on, make sure it clicks. I just clicked it on into position. There's a little lever that releases here that allows you to take it on and off. But if you click it into position, it won't fall off on you like it kept doing to me. The video does not record locally. So if you're recording video on it, or at least not that I can tell, if you're recording video on it, it's going to be to your phone, which does not leave you with the best image quality. But it's not really designed for recording video. It's not really designed for FPV flying either. It's really designed for line of sight flying, learning how to be a better pilot, and also great for kids and beginners. So that's it. That's the Drocon Cyclone. I like it. I think it had more potential, and I had really high expectations, and it didn't quite live up to those expectations. But it isn't a failure either. I think it's a solid drone and not a bad price. If you want to learn more, check the link in the description, and we have the pricing and the full specs. If you want to learn more about drones and drone stuff, please check out Ready Set Drone, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.